Hey guys, welcome back to Purposefully Chic. I'm Christina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So you guys know, or maybe you don't if you're new, I get paid bi-weekly. So I do my bi-weekly budget. I budget my paycheck and I use the cash envelope budgeting method, and I also use the zero budgeting method. So the money that you see here in my cash envelopes and sinking fund categories are the money that I have after I've paid my fixed expenses. So I've already paid my mortgage, my utilities, medical, dental insurance. I don't have a car note. Anything that I've charged on my credit card has already been paid as well. My automatic savings to my savings account, and my automatic transfer to my brokerage account outside of my employer. And I also contribute to my employer's retirement account and a Roth IRA account as well. So I've noticed that I've gained a lot of subscribers since my last video, so I want to welcome you all personally. Thank you so much for clicking that little bell and showing some interest on me. I do have $59,000 worth of student loans, so that is the reason why I've decided to incorporate cash envelopes into my budgeting that I've been doing for 20 years. So I do budget every paycheck. I've been doing that since I was a young mother at the age of 20, and it has kept me from bad credit. It kept me out of collections, and I'm just really looking forward to getting rid of the student loan debt so that I can have that weight off of my shoulders and I can actually start investing more. So the update I wanted to give you guys today is my savings challenge that I decided to do for 2021. And so you see that I actually started at the end of this savings challenge. I found this online. There's hundreds of saving challenges online, but today's total that I have in my high yield savings account is $4,240. So this is money that I have has already been electronically transferred to my high yield savings account. So the goal is that I will have more than $5,000 at the end of the year, because the high yield savings account will give me a little bit more interest than just a regular savings account at a credit union or a bank. Okay, so before we get started, let's look and see how I did for the past 2 weeks. If you haven't already, you can check out my short little vlog that I did on how I spent my money. Just some quick video of where I have spent my money, and so now you get to see if I actually stayed within budget. So for groceries, I actually have $150 left. I did not go grocery shopping the past 2 weeks. I've actually been just cooking what I have in the freezer and in the pantry. So let me know if you guys do that as well. Sometimes, you know, it's better just to cook what you have, you know, in the house than to go and buy new groceries every time you get paid. So by the next time I do this video, this $150 will be spent. So because I have $150 in this cash envelope, I'm not stuffing it. I'm going to roll it over. And so my total for groceries for the next 2 weeks will be $150. So for dining out, I have $25 left. And for dining out, I'm going to put $40 in. And you guys know that I normally put $50, but I've decided I'm going to do $40 for this paycheck. So $10 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65 is my new total for dining out. And I don't know about you guys, but I am going to eventually try to cut this down. I'm making a lot of changes. I'm noticing my spending habits, even though I stay within budget within these categories. The beginning of 2021, my student loans payments will begin. Like a lot of you guys, I have a federal student loans, and so I'm gonna have to incorporate that payment. And my goal is to make additional payments so that I can kind of stay ahead of the interest that's gonna occur on $59,000 worth of student loans. So I will be cutting back on these categories as I make that adjustment to my my budget. So for transportation, I have 0, and I'm going to put $25 in for transportation. Small car, I don't live very far from work. Everything that I kind of need is within, gosh, maybe 10, 15, 20 mile radius. So 25, well, now that gas is kind of going up, it'll probably be, I may have to increase this because gas is like over $3 here in Virginia. So this should get me through the next 2 weeks though, because I'm not completely on E. So for clothing, I have $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, and I am going to add $50 for clothing. So 50, 70, 71, 72, 73, $74 is what I'm going to have for clothing for the next 2 weeks. Shopping, I have $3 in my shopping category. I'm gonna put $50 in, and that'll give me a grand total of $53 for shopping. I'm really thinking about getting rid of this. I don't know. I may get rid of this this cash envelope category, but we'll see. But $53 for shopping. So for medical, I have $10, and I'm going to put $100 in. Co-pays, you guys know, is a lot. So that gives me a total of $110 for medical. So this will cover co-pays, medications, just anything medical related. And self-care, I have $20 left, and I'm going to add $100 to self-care. So that'll give me $120 in self-care as well. So if you guys stick with me, you're going to see that these categories, the amounts that I'm stuffing now, it is going to change because I really, really, really want to get rid of the student loan debt. I have been blessed to progress in my career, and you know, there's some nicer things that I want to purchase, but I'm actually, the $59,000 worth of student loan debt, that's my luxury car right there. So I want to get on top of this debt so that I can, you know, start getting a little bit nicer things and just not have this weight. Because if you guys have student loan debt, or if you have credit card debt, medical debt, if you just have any debt, you know that it weighs on you. Regardless if you can make those payments every month or not, it's just, it is not a good feeling. So that is my goal, and I hope you guys stick with me. My student loans and my mortgage is the only debt that I currently have. I don't have, my car is paid off. I don't have personal loans. I own all of my furniture, things of that nature. If I do charge anything on my credit card, I pay it off the month later. So I'm very mindful of my spending. outside of this, but $59,000, it is a tremendous amount of money to owe anybody. So, but that's what happens when you're pursuing degrees over a very long period of time. So, that's where I'm at. So, I'm going to stop rambling. For Star, for you guys who are new, Star is my fur baby. She is an expensive fur baby, but we love her all the same. So I have 50, 100, 150, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $259. And for Star, I'm going to add $25. And so that would give 20 and 5. So for Star, we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 225, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So, nope, that's not right. Hold on. I got 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 225, 230, 31, 32, 33, 34. I didn't add that up right. 234 for Star. So professional is anything that's gonna my license renewal as a registered nurse. I have some certifications that I carry and memberships that I have to renew yearly. So that's what this category is for. So 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $275, and I'm going to add $25 to my professional cash sinking fund, actually. And so that's 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. So that's 300 in my professional sinking fund. So for conference, just in case there is going to be conferences in 2022, I have this sinking fund. I am a big nerd, if you can't tell, and I love to learn. The last conference that I went to back in, I believe it was 2018, I absolutely enjoyed it. So I learned a lot, and I like to learn. So knowledge is power. So for conference, I have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $275, and I'm going to add $25 to my conference sinking fund. So that's 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300. So I have 300 in my conference sinking fund. Household, if you watch my vlog from last week, you'll notice that I did use some cash in my household sinking fund to buy a new bed in the back or a comforter set for my bedroom. I bought a comforter set and some new curtains, and I got a really good deal. I had a coupon. So in household, I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I'm going to add 25 to my household. So that's 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 75, And so I also use this household for dish detergent, laundry detergent, air filters, carpet cleaning, things of that nature. So this is a great sinking fund to have if you guys are looking for ideas for sinking funds in your own budget. And then debt snowball. So if you're new here, this is the sinking fund that I have for my student loans. As I mentioned earlier, I have federal student loans and they're currently on forbearance. So I'm not accruing any interest on my loans. So I have decided that I'm going to start making payments because I want to train my brain, train my budget to not having the amount of money that I normally have because I'm not making payments. So the original goal or my original plan was to have $1,000 and then make that deposit and make that payment. But I've decided, because I'm such a visual person, that the money that I'm going to set aside for debt snowball, I'm going to make those payments. So I'm going to update you guys every video where I'm stuffing my cash envelopes, the amount that the payment that I have made. So I'm gonna you should start seeing that in the next couple of videos. So what I have in debt snowball is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 650. And I'm gonna add 350 to my sinking fund. So that is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1,000. So I'm going to deposit this $1,000 into my account and make a $1,000 payment towards my student loans. So I will be making bi-weekly deposits now. And just for me, I'm going to watch that number go down. That's going to be motivational for me. So lastly, you guys, this is just a printout of my Purposefully Chic Budgeting for Success workbook that's on Amazon. It's a great tool to keep track of your cash envelopes and your sinking funds. And then also in the workbook, you'll find a debt tracker. You'll find many debt trackers as well. So if you have debt, if you're a visual person like me, you can, every time you make a payment, just go ahead and visually put it there, you know, add some stickers, add some color, just to motivate yourself, because I'm a very visual person and I like to see this number go down. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for returning. If you're a returning subscriber, tell your mama, tell your friends to subscribe. Comment down below if you're a visual person, if you like the idea of me making my deposits instead of waiting till I have $1,000. And if you have any, I'd like to hear what your sinking funds and your cash envelope categories are. So thank you guys for watching. Take care. Have a good day.